This is the reason why you need to have a limited liability company rather than enterprise. And I will tell you why. See, let's use Dangote for an example, right? So Dangote is a limited liability, and that's why he's able to list his company in Nigerian Stock Exchange. Except that you are doing a business for just your family member. If you really want to do a business that will be able to outlive you, right, you need to consider this, right? So let's use Dangote as an example, right? So Dangote right now, you can't sue Dangote actually, right? If you want to sue him, right, you have to sue him as an individual, because he has put himself into a business, right? So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So let me give you another example. So let's say you have a company and you decided to put it under limited liability company. What is going to happen is that if somebody if borrowed loan, right, they can actually take your properties as a collateral, right? They can't take your property as a collateral. They would rather work with the company. Okay, so now you've had online that Dangote truck hits some people, this and that, blah blah blah, all the drama going on online, right? You can't actually sue Dangote as a person, right? You will rather sue the company. You understand? And also, right, if you have a limited company, your expenses, right, can never be taxed. So let's say your children's school fees, your company can be the one paying all those fees, right? So this is not to be reckless with your company's capital. I'm just telling you there are leverages, all right? And if you want to work with B2B, right, business to businesses, let's say you are a company that renders services to other big company. Let's say you are a consultant, right? And maybe let's just say that you run trainings for corporations like all these big company, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, MTN, right? Okay, so don't even work with enterprise or ventures. They would rather work with limited companies, right? So there are a lot of advantages in you having a limited company rather than having an enterprise. Okay, and as an enterprise, right, when a taxman comes, it tax whatever money that is in that bank account, right? But as a liability company, you can be able to separate your expenses, right, from the profit, the gross profit that you made after the end of the year. So there's a lot of benefits. So I would advise that you have a limited liability company rather than having an enterprise. There's a lot of opportunities on that, right? You love this video? Follow for more. Thank you.